All right, bud. I'm recording this by myself, so I'm hoping that the angles and everything get right. I'm going to try to make it so that you can see everything. The only thing you need for this workout, this is a 1 hour workout. I'm not going to put the whole hour on tape, obviously, is your phone because you need a timer. You're going to start out with what I call standing knee touches. You're going to do that for 45 seconds. It's real easy. I can do it in jeans. Put your hands up right by your chest. 1, 2. And you're going to do this for 45 seconds. After you've done that, stop your timer, reset it, jumping jacks for 45 seconds. When you're done with that, you're going to do what's called steam engines. Just going to put your hands behind your head, bring your elbows down. What you want to do is when you twist, you want to make sure you're working the glutes. So you're going to go down, and you're going to do that for 45 seconds. All right. Once you're done with the steam engines, you're going to do wood choppers. Normally I use weights with this, but it's just as effective without it. What you want to do is you got to make sure you're working the glutes, the love handles, and the obliques. So you're going to want to bring it towards your heels. You're going to spread your feet evenly. Start up like you're chopping an axe, and come down. You're going to do 45 seconds each side. Real easy, but it does get tiring. When you're done with that, you're going to do mountain climbers. I know you know mountain climbers. Hopefully you can see this. Main thing is not to be fast, but to bring your knees to your elbows crossways. That also, 45 seconds. When you're done with that, you're going to do Mason twist. I know you know Mason twist. Normally I do Russian twist with a weight. I know you don't have the weights. Feet off the ground. Once again, and all these are 45 seconds, unless I tell you different. 45 seconds of back and forth. Make sure you don't stop in between, keeping your feet above the ground the entire time while you're doing this. When you're done with the Russian twist, once again, 45 seconds. You're going to do side planks. Each side, 45 seconds. Real easy, just lay down, bring it up. Once you get yourself locked, hit the timer for 45 seconds. Make sure you're putting pressure right here down your obliques, because that's going to be what eliminates the love handles. You can do that both sides, 45 seconds per side. After that, we're going to do, I don't know what these are really called. I call them an upside down turtle. I think they're actually called an upside down armadillo. It's kind of like a bicycle crunch and swimming at the same time. Hopefully you can see this. Gonna have your legs up, shoulders up, and you're going to bring left shoulder to right knee, right shoulder to left knee. And you can do this for 45 seconds. Nice and slow. If you go too fast, it's not going to do anything for you. But you want to make sure you're feeling it in your lower abdomens. What you can do to stress those lower abdomens is, you know that feeling like when you're peeing, you've got to stop the pee? That same movement you do to stop yourself from peeing, that tightens the lower abdomens. You hold that the entire time while doing that, you will really, really feel it. When you're done with those, Supermans. I'm going to kind of have my back to you. I'm sure you know how to do Supermans. We're going to do these for 45 seconds. You want to try to do 1 to 2 of them per second. Fly me back, legs and arms spread, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 45 seconds for those. All right, now we're gonna stop the timer for this next exercise. This one's gonna be straight up leg lifts. I'm going to try to get myself so that the camera can see this, because it's very important that you do it the right way. You want your feet up off the ground, always about 6 inches off the ground. Your shoulders up off the ground. And you can hold yourself with your elbows, but don't use pressure. You want to make sure you feel it in the abs. And you're going to bring the legs up so that your butt comes off of the ground. And like I said, this is not a timer. You're going to do 50 of these. If you can't do 50 at one time, that's fine. Stop, rest for a second, make sure you do 50. Eventually you're going to be able to do 50 of them in a row. When you're done with that, this is what's called yoga crunches or praying crunches. Very similar to the leg lifts. You're going to lie down, feet off the ground, while you're going to stretch yourself out, hands folded in a praying position, and bring your shoulders and your butt up as you come in. Once again, 50 of those. Can't do them all at once, that's fine. If you're gonna do 10 at a time, make sure you do 50 of them. It's very important, the number 50 on those. Next one is called a hip raise crunch. Once again, no timer. Once again, 50. It's kind of a combination of the two things we just did. You're going to start with your legs in the air, like this, shoulders up off the ground. Keep your hands on the ground, but don't use them to help you. You're just going to bring those hips up, feet completely out. Hips up, feet completely out. Each time bring those hips up, you want to be bringing that butt off the ground, and you're going to feel it crunching in both your lower and your middle abs. You're going to do 50 of those, and by now your abs will really be burning because you're more than halfway through the workout. Next one is flutter kicks. Real simple exercise. This one again, no timer. We're going to do 100 of them. That's not 100 per leg. It's 100 kicks. Lie down. Keep your feet off the ground, your shoulders off the ground. Place your hands sort of under your butt, so that way you can feel it as it comes up. And you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just keep counting like that. Every time a leg comes up, it's 1, and you're going to do 100 of those. All right. Next one. These are called down mountain climbers. Very weird. Doesn't look like much at all, but trust me, this shit, it works. All right. You're gonna lie on your back, have your feet flat, and you're just going to, hopefully you can see me a little bit further back. You're gonna bring right hand, left knee, left hand, right knee, just like this. And each time you touch your knee, that is 1. You're going to do 50 of those. All right. Last one of the untimed is going to be the upside down bike. This one you want to try to get yourself fully inverted. You're going to take your hands and put them right behind your back. Kind of way back meets your butt. And tilt yourself up. Pull it into the center of your back, so your legs are up in the air, and just kick. Each one of these, each time your leg goes up, is 1. You're going to do 100 of these. All right, once you're done with that, you already know how to plank. I'm not going to sit here and teach you how to plank. You plank for 1 minute, 20 seconds. No longer, no less. Set your timer on the ground. Once you're in the plank position, start it. 1 minute, 20 seconds. As soon as it's done, you're done with that plank. When you're done with the plank, right back to steam engines, 45 seconds, hands up. You're gonna do 45 seconds of those. When you're done with that, you're gonna sit in what's called a cradle position. You're gonna hold this for 45 seconds. It's kind of like an upside down plank. You lie down, your feet up off the ground, about 2.5 feet, arms out, hold yourself still, lock those abs, hit the timer, and hold that for 45 seconds. Now that's called your cradle crunch. When you're done with the cradle crunch, you're gonna get right back up. Jumping jacks. 45 seconds of jumping jacks. As soon as you're done with the jumping jacks, right back on the ground, cradle crunch one more time. Gonna sit down, arms up, hands up, hold that position for 45 seconds. Once you're done with that, you're just gonna finish the whole thing up with 50 more jumping jacks. Or rather, I'm sorry, 45 seconds worth of jumping jacks. Here we go. And then 45 seconds of needed hand taps. Get them as high as you can. And that's it. That should take you about 1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes, depending on how used to it you are. And I hope this video works for you.